They said no woman could ever survive the Navy SEAL training. They laughed at the very idea. But one girl stood in the sand, her eyes sharp, her body trembling, and her heart ready to prove them all wrong. Before I tell you what happened to her, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, because this story might change the way you see courage forever. The waves of Coronado. Beach pounded against the shore as the recruits crawled through. The wet sand. The air stank of sweat, salt, and fear. Drill instructors barked orders, their voices cutting like knives through the morning fog. Among the men, there was one figure who stood out, not because of her strength, but because of her presence. A young woman, lean but unbroken, gasping for air yet refusing to quit. The others called her foolish. Some laughed. Some whispered, "She'll never make it." By the second week of Hell Week, her body was battered, shoulders torn raw from carrying logs, knees bruised from endless miles of crawling, lungs burning from freezing ocean dips. The instructors pushed harder, almost daring her to give up. One morning, in front of the entire class, a drill instructor singled her out. "You don't belong here. You're wasting everyone's time. Ring the bell and walk away." The bell stood tall in the sand, a symbol of failure. 3 rings, and the dream ends. The men smirked, waiting for her to crumble. But instead, she stood taller, her voice hoarse yet defiant. "Sir, with respect, I didn't come this far to quit. You'll have to break me first." The silence that followed was heavier than any weight they had carried. Even the waves seemed to pause. From that moment, the energy shifted. The men who mocked her began to watch her. Some even began to follow her pace. Day after day, she endured. Every ocean plunge, every midnight run, every brutal push-up in the mud. And then came the final test, swim through the freezing Pacific, with nothing but sheer will. The cold cut through bone, the darkness swallowed hope. But she pushed forward. Stroke after stroke, her body screamed, but her heart roared louder. When she emerged on the other side, exhausted but unbroken, the crowd of instructors and recruits went silent. Then slowly, hands clapped. First one, then another, until the beach roared with applause. She had done it. She didn't just survive, she conquered. They said no woman could be a Navy SEAL. But she didn't just prove them wrong, she proved something greater. That strength is not about muscle, or gender, or fear. It's about refusing to quit when the world is against you. And now I ask you, what do you think is harder, fighting the enemy, or fighting doubt? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories of courage, resilience, and the human spirit.